Well, I figured it out. So here's what was going on: is I'd rev this thing up, and as it got up to about 4,000 RPM, it'd start missing, start popping, and struggle with this thing, trying to figure out what was going on. Injection and injectors, coils, spark plugs, back, forth, back, forth. Finally gave up and said, okay, it's got to be something maybe with these turbos, and maybe it's making the wastegates do something stupid, because it doesn't seem to be mechanical. So we replaced the turbos and put my 80mm turbos on there, which is the turbo that we're going to end up with anyways. And so we put those on there. Of course, we got to fab stuff up. And then I wanted to put the dyno intercooler. I call it the Mack truck dyno intercooler. And that air-to-air is really a nice piece. I mean, that is pretty cool. But anyways, so we had to make stuff. And then, you know, it's just, I got so many things going on. I just can't focus on one thing alone because I'm a little short-handed still. So anyways, enough crying about that. So we put the new turbos on and rev it up. It does the exact same thing. I said, there has got to be something wrong with these Turbo Smart wastegates. And so I said, let's see what springs in it. Maybe there's something going on. This is just, it's not right, and it doesn't exactly sound like an exhaust miss, although it definitely sounds like it's coming from the exhaust area. And so we put the, I said, let's take them apart. We take them apart. Now it's got the right springs in it. Everything works. It seems to be right. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on here? Screw it. Take those wastegates off and put those, because those Gen 5s, take those off and put the regular standard wastegates on it. Put those wastegates on it. Bing, everything's perfect. Well, what the heck is going on with those other wastegates? So what was actually going on was these the other wastegates were fluttering. Pop, 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 pop. And all turns out that yes, even we make mistakes, and my main guy here that does my dyno install didn't see this cool little, see a little water thing right there. He hooked up to the wrong side of the wastegate for the reference side. So that does not allow the wastegate to work. So Turbo Smart, the best gates in the business, still are the best gates in the business, but you got to be smarter than the hose hookup on the gates in order to do that. And so anyways, our mistake. So anyways, got this thing all fixed up. I'm going to do the first pull here at 10 psi, and then we're going to keep on coming around. We think we're going to do a 10 psi, a 15 psi, and a 20 psi. And I want you guys to guess 10, 15, and 20 psi at 7,000 RPM. What the horsepower is: 7,000 RPM, 10 psi, 15 psi, 20 psi with the 80mm turbos. I'm not going to bother putting everything all back together with the small stuff because he doesn't want that on anyways. So anyways, let's move this right out, and let me turn on my intercooler fan, and we'll shoot this thing right now. Alright, and we're going to come back at this. I think we'll probably, hopefully, be able to have this thing all finished up on Monday, and this following Monday. So make your guess. That was the 10 psi pull, and I'll have the rest of the videos and all the horsepower numbers up for you. and we'll select the winner. And this time also, I'm going to double up on this thing. I'm going to give you a shirt and a hoodie and a hat for the guy that wins the closest with all 3 guesses. So you got to average all 3 guesses. All right, whoever has the closest for all 3 guesses, shirt, hat, hoodie. Anyways, Steve Morris. See you guys later.